this is like my third or fourth take. Hopefully nothing will go wrong this time. Anyways, how are y'all? Sorry about the delay, it's been a while. I've had a lot on my plate, but I've also been doing a lot for the game, so I'd like to present to you all the Voyager, the newest ship added to Endless Abyss. So, this ship is, you'll notice immediately, it is a lot larger than the previous ship, the AC-220. So, this is probably about as big as ships will ever get in this game. It causes a lot of issues, both with modeling and performance, and, like, especially physics of the exterior ship. It does not fit great into all this, but it was necessary in order for this big old beast in the center, the Grand dock, where we can, well, as the name suggests, dock the Grand. So a quick tour of the place. The cockpit is fairly simple. It's the same or a very similar cockpit to the AC-220s, with basically the same exact systems. There are a couple missing, which I'm going to implement eventually, and probably there's a chance I might not for some of them, because they're not really needed here. And there's one or two more systems that I will be implementing to make certain features of this ship a little easier. So, if we head down this way, we have the engineering section, we have the fuel input there, the oxygen thing there, and these new ISO levers. So, a thing with the RCM, if we pop the, for example, tank 1 isolation valve, now that tank can't be used anymore, meaning we can't, like, in this case, that cuts all fuel to our reactor. And previously, there was no way to undo that. Now, on both ships, not just this one, we have these ISO levers that you can pop to swap, to re-enable the valves so that they can be used again. As you can see, they now actually work. So, let's next move on to the basement. It's down here. We have a bunch of random decorative greebles and stuff. We have this resource crate. This will eventually be a storage area, but right now, it doesn't really do anything. It's just kind of decorative. But it does offer us a wonderful place to view the blast doors. So if I open this up real quick, we can see directly below us is my beloved Grand. Our beloved little baby. Look at him. He's so cute. Anyways, if I hop on up here and head back this way to the living quarters. Here we have our stowage containers, our fabricator, and there will eventually be more here, but that's it for now. So, we're using some fancy culling stuff. If we're back here and nothing else is rendered, this is one of the advantages of building the ship in pieces, and that's something I'll be doing from now on, because it made making this way easier than it had any right to be. Anyways, if I pop open these doors, you can see we have access to the Grand Garage. Pretty basic stuff. So, let's dock this thing. Same startup process as always. Turn on the LA nod, turn on the RCM, pressurize the tanks, validate the reactant. I said validate the reactant, there we go. Turn on the fuse, hit all the MTS buttons. If you look down, you can see there's the Grand. Because we only perform checks when the Grand enters the collision area, we won't actually pick it up until we go back down on it again. That sounds really weird. So, I'm just going to go pick it up, and as you can see, this fancy little animation, and we get to see the Grand come on up into the dock. And I'm way too proud of that. Anyways, I'm just going to stabilize this real quick, turn off the VMS, and let's see, yeah. So, now that we have the Grand inside the Grand dock, we could close up the blast doors and just fly around with it if we want to. It's pretty basic, but we can also just hop into it and deploy it. I think we're high enough off the ground. High enough off the ground, Lamau. Anyways, in order to get in, you open up these doors, and you pop open the Grand's doors. Nice clipping. And we'll start the countdown to undock. That's a 10-second countdown, and then it will pop itself out of the hangar. So let's close the doors, and let's get ready. And using some fancy-ass portal magic, woo! We're now outside. And we're now in the Grand. Yeah, baby. And would you look at that? It goddamn works. Only problem is if you try to dock it and you're not perfectly on top of it, you're going to run into some major problems. But, hey, the Grand dock officially works. Look at drive this thing off the cliff. Whee! Bonk. And we landed it. Let's go. Never mind the fact that, like, the center of mass of this thing is so ungodly low. It's hard to not land it. Anyways, this update will probably be coming to you guys sometime this weekend, hopefully. It depends on if I can get through the massive pile of bug fixes I want to get through. Oh, yeah, that's a weird thing. That's due to some jank I had to do to make the portals work. Basically, hopefully I'll have this out to you guys ASAP, but in the end, it really depends on how much I can get done. I'll most likely have it out to you guys by the weekend, because it's almost done anyways. So, another big thing this update brings, okay, whatever, is, God, my throat is killing me. It brings ammo that actually, you know, maintains itself across item drops, so that'll no longer be an issue. These things, they actually save their ammo counts, so yeah, you can no longer get infinite ammo. I mean, it's not like you need it for anything, but and a bunch of other random bug fixes, improvements, and other stuff. So, yeah, that's really about it. That's really all I have to show off. This was a fuck ton of effort, though, so I'd really appreciate it if you gave the video a like or subscribed or something. I'm going maximum sellout here, but hey, I really want to grow my platform because people enjoying my game is a great way to gain motivation. Anyways, so I'll hopefully be releasing this sooner rather than later. I've got a list of stuff I need to do. Once I do that, I'll get it out to you guys ASAP. So, if you want to assist, play the game and look for bugs, and tell me about them, okay? Or just, I don't know, if you know how to program, talk to me. Because there are some things in here, like the marching cubes, and... Okay, I'm going off on a tangent. Anyways, that's about it. I will see you guys later. Goodbye.